Are you missing the narcissist? Are you thinking about the good times you had with them, the trips and vacations you took with them, snuggling up on the couch, watching a movie together, the intimate moments when you felt so connected? Do certain songs or TV shows bring up bittersweet memories? Do you find yourself replaying the entire relationship in your mind, wondering if things could have been different? Was there something more you could have done to make it all work out? Do you wonder if you tried hard enough? And if you were married, you probably thought this was the relationship for the rest of your life. You imagined growing old together. You imagined having this partner till death do you part. I believed this. I believed I had married the love of my life. Not once did I consider being with someone else. I was never even tempted. I was completely loyal and dedicated to my husband. I couldn't imagine life without him. I certainly never imagined leaving, going no contact, never seeing him again, never talking to him again. Most of us don't leave the relationship with the narcissist because we stopped loving them. Even if you were the one who left, you probably left because you had to, because the abuse became so intolerable, because you just couldn't take it anymore. You left because there were more tears than smiles. You left because the pain and misery became greater than the happy times, the good times. You left because that was the only way to save yourself. Letting go of someone you love is hard. Possibly the hardest thing you'll ever do. Let's face it, if the narcissist behaved the way they did at the end of the relationship when you first met them, there would have never been a relationship. The person you left or the person who left you is who this person really is, unfortunately. In the beginning, you fell in love with the false persona they presented you with. They mirrored you, and just like a chameleon, they created a facade to make you believe you'd met the love of your life, your happily ever after, your soulmate. The love bombing stage, when they called and texted you all the time, when they couldn't seem to get enough of you, when you were living in that fairy tale, that fantasy, that was the beginning of the cycle of abuse. And this was done to reel you in and make you trauma bonded. So you're associating love with this person, but that's not him or her. That's your illusion of them. What you're missing is the feelings that were coming from inside of you, the way you felt in the beginning. You're missing the future you thought you were getting, the love you thought you had. You're missing the relationship that you never got. You're missing the way you felt when you first became involved with them. You're missing the connection you believed you had. You're missing the feeling of being in love, no matter what the reality was, no matter that the narcissist had a completely different intention when they entered into a relationship with you. For you, it was love. For you, it was real. So of course you feel sadness and grief. You were trauma bonded, and breaking a trauma bond is like breaking an addiction. A trauma bond is the emotional attachment that develops out of a repeated cycle of love bombing, followed by devaluation, followed by positive reinforcement. And this cycle repeats over and over again until the narcissist discards you or until you leave the narcissist. Recovery from the trauma bond takes time. Be patient with yourself. You're going to have days when you feel like you got this, you're moving forward, followed by days where you miss them terribly. And just know that this is normal and it's natural. It's all part of the process of healing and recovery. Remember, healing is not linear. It's not a straight path. There's going to be ups and downs. Your emotions will be all over the place. But you can do what the narcissist is absolutely incapable of doing. You can heal. You can recover. You can take however much time is needed to process your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions, and you can grow and become stronger from this experience. The narcissist can't do any of these things. They are incapable of self-reflection, and their narcissism demands that they see people as either black or white, good or bad. So whether the narcissist left you or you left them, they must paint you black. They must see you as the bad guy. They must make the failure of the relationship your fault. They cannot stand to be alone and do the necessary healing work on themselves. This is why they move on so fast and seek out a new supply. This is to prove in their mind and to others that there's nothing wrong with them, that it was all you. And mostly, they do this to distract themselves from themselves. Unfortunately, for the narcissist, the lesson is never learned, and the cycle repeats again and again with each new relationship they enter into. No one wants a repeat of yet another abusive narcissistic relationship. So do the one thing the narcissist cannot do. Learn from the past. Learn to recognize narcissism. Learn to create boundaries or strengthen your boundaries. Learn to trust your intuition again. And as you do this, be kind to yourself. Be easy on yourself. Take steps every day to facilitate your healing and your recovery. Life can be good again. You can find happiness and love once more. Just know that that is possible. Now, I've left some video links in the description box below to help you with your healing. Please know I am praying for your recovery, and I support you on this journey. Thank you so much for listening, and may you have a blessed day.